Once upon a time, in a small town nestled between rolling hills and lush forests, lived two adventurous girls named Emily and Sophie. Emily was known for her curiosity, always asking questions and seeking out new experiences, while Sophie was imaginative and loved spinning tales of magic and wonder. One sunny afternoon, the girls decided to explore the old mysterious forest on the outskirts of town. They packed a small bag with snacks, a flashlight, and Emily's compass, and set off on their adventure. As they wandered deeper into the forest, they stumbled upon an ancient, gnarled oak tree. At its base was a small, shimmering pond, unlike anything they had seen before. Drawn by its sparkle, the girls knelt beside the pond. Sophie dipped her fingers into the water, creating ripples that danced with colors of the rainbow. Suddenly, the ground beneath them trembled, and they were engulfed in a swirl of light. The next thing they knew, they were standing in a completely different place. They had arrived in Wonderland. Wonderland was a land of breathtaking beauty and enchantment. The sky was a brilliant shade of purple, and the trees had golden leaves that tinkled like tiny bells in the breeze. Flowers of every imaginable color lined the paths, and strange, delightful creatures peeked out from behind them, giggling and waving. As they ventured further, they came across a talking rabbit named Mr. Whiskers, who wore a waistcoat and carried a pocket watch. "You must be the chosen ones," he said with a twinkle in his eye. "Welcome to Wonderland. Your adventure awaits." Emily and Sophie followed Mr. Whiskers to a grand castle made entirely of crystal. There they met Queen Luminara, a kind and wise ruler who told them of an ancient prophecy. "Two brave souls from another world will come to save Wonderland from the shadows," she explained. Eager to help, the girls embarked on a quest to find the enchanted amulet, a powerful artifact hidden deep within the enchanted forest. Along the way, they befriended a mischievous pixie named Luna, who guided them through secret paths and protected them from dangers. Their journey was filled with challenges and wonders. They crossed a river of liquid silver, solved riddles posed by a wise old owl, and navigated a labyrinth guarded by living vines. At each step, Emily's curiosity and Sophie's imagination proved invaluable. Finally, they reached the heart of the enchanted forest, where the amulet was guarded by a fierce dragon named Drakon. Using their wits and the friendships they had forged, they convinced Drakon that they were there to save Wonderland. The dragon, moved by their courage, handed over the amulet. With the enchanted amulet in their possession, Emily and Sophie returned to Queen Luminara, who used its magic to banish the shadows from Wonderland. The land flourished once more, and the inhabitants celebrated with a grand feast in honor of the two brave girls. As the celebration drew to a close, Queen Luminara approached Emily and Sophie. "It is time for you to return to your world," she said, "but know that you will always be heroes here in Wonderland." With a wave of her hand, the queen opened a portal that led back to the shimmering pond. Emily and Sophie stepped through, and in a flash they were back in their own world, standing by the ancient oak tree. The forest was just as they had left it, but they knew their lives had changed forever. They had been to Wonderland, and their adventure would be a story they cherished for the rest of their days. And so, with hearts full of magic and wonder, Emily and Sophie walked back home, ready for their next adventure.